Hey guys, Miles Somerville here, back with XDA TV, and today we're going to be checking out another highly customizable ROM for the Nexus 6P. Today we're going to be doing a review of Bliss ROM version 6.4. So you may not have heard of Bliss ROM before, and it's essentially a CM13 based ROM with features added from a bunch of other ROMs. So it's always up to date with the latest CM13 code, and they update the ROM on a regular basis. So when you first go into the settings, you'll see the Bliss settings menu, which is where you'll find all of your customizations and tweaks. So just like with Resurrection Remix, you can change the system animations, so you can change the system animations for opening and closing activities, as well as opening images and animations for moving from app to app. You can also change the toast animations, which is the little round prompt bubble that comes up towards the bottom of the screen. There's a lot of fun little animations to play with for toast. You can also change the animations for list view, so you can get a different effect when scrolling up and down any kind of list in the Android OS. Bliss ROM also allows you to tweak the navigation buttons, so other than just being able to turn them on and off, you can change the height, width, and even the color of the buttons. So you can change the colors to red, blue, orange, or basically any color you want. Bliss has also taken a feature from the Slim ROMs called Slim Dim, and they've implemented it into Bliss. Slim Dim essentially dims the navbar buttons after an activity, so you can change the timeout for when they fade, as well as how much they're dimmed. When it comes to other things in the button settings, you can change the power menu, being able to add screenshot, airplane mode, and screen recording buttons to the power menu. You can also enable double tap the power button for the camera, and on this ROM it was pretty buggy. Usually on stock or other ROMs, it would just immediately open up the camera when double tapping, but on here it takes you to the lock screen, which freezes for about 7 seconds, and then takes you to the camera app. It's not a total deal breaker, but for me, it's pretty annoying. Since Bliss is CM based, it's no surprise to see that they've added the Cyanogenmod Clock into the ROM. And if you don't know what's different about it compared to stock, it's basically an extended version of the stock Android clock app, adding weather and calendar stuff into it. You can also just straight up change the way the clock looks. You can choose between digital and analog, as well as using bold and thin fonts for the digits. Bliss has also added in Gesture Anywhere, which has been around in other custom ROMs for a while now. It basically adds a trigger area to any part of the screen that you choose, and then you add gestures and make them do certain actions, like opening apps and making phone calls. When it comes to Lockscreen Tweaks, you can enable a music visualizer, which has also been around in other custom ROMs for a while now. You also have the lock screen torch, so you hold down the power button while the display is off to activate the torch. Other than that, you can change the basic fonts, colors, and shortcuts on the lock screen. In Bliss ROM, you also have a few recent tweaks, so you can add a search bar, a RAM bar, and you have Omni Switch, and it basically allows you to have more controls in the recent apps menu. One really cool feature that I like that they put into Bliss is a built-in system app remover in the settings, so you can permanently delete any apps that came with the ROM very easily. So other than everything I've mentioned, you basically have the standard array of Cyanogenmod tweaks. And what I like about this ROM is that it's got a lot of features just like Resurrection Remix, but it's a lot more stable overall. So if you want to check out this ROM for yourself, I'll leave links in the description down below. Thanks for watching, make sure to subscribe for more content like this, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.